Yo, yo, yo. My favorite fans to the public. Yes, this is Uber Guy here, bringing to you another beautiful and exciting installment. Yes, the brand new map Overwatch, guys. What's going on? It's Uber Guy here. And, man, I'm so excited for this map pack. Although it's horrible that we had to wait damn near, I don't know, a month for this to drop, and then we get it late after Xbox. That's really got me kind of pissed off, believe it or not, guys. Only because it's really bad that we technically have to wait for map packs to come out, that we paid for. Now, I never said I was going to get into detail about this, but today I will. Only because it really is kind of pissing me off now. Okay, so if you guys haven't heard, Robert Bowling, the head writer, or head CEO, whatever the fuck he is, he quit not too long ago, I believe about 2-3 days ago. Now, anytime your net worth is worth $4.2 million, correct me if I'm wrong, why would you walk away from that amount of money? Now, something must have very big significantly happened. Either he got tired of being somebody's patsy, taking all the blame, or either they fired his ass for reasons which I don't know. Maybe he was just making too much money. Pop his asshole. But yeah, they made a lot of promises with Modern Warfare 3. They stood behind this. They got us hyped up with this elite bullshit. They caught my attention when they said every month we're gonna be releasing brand new content. That grabbed me. And on top of the game, I was gonna buy the game regardless, but I was debating whether or not I was gonna actually purchase Elite. Only because Elite is $50, additional to that game, so that's about $120 that you're spending, give or take. So, I don't know, I was skeptical at first, but then when he said, every month, new map, I was like, holy shit, that's gonna be really, really cool. Every month you get a new map, so you never really get bored of the game, and la. I should have known that this was just a ploy to grab our money for an additional $50. So, in actuality, they just scammed us because they're not really giving us anything with Elite, anything that we could utilize or permit. What they're giving us, heat points and maps, KDR, and fucking how much we play the game, and what our weapon loadout looks like online. Come on, man. Most of this shit you could do in-game regardless. So, it comes to a conclusion now where I say, PS3 users really got the dead end of the stick, I guess you could say, because we get all the content really, really late. We don't really get it like Xbox does. And that's another subject which I'm going to go into. Why would you only subjugate half of your audience, which is Xbox users, so that they can have the maps? That really doesn't sit right with me, Microsoft. Why would you even buy the rights to Activision? So that way you could say, no, Xbox gets it first, then whoever else, I don't give a fuck. But they made it so half-ass backwards. They made it where Xbox users get it first, normal Xbox users get it second, then PS3 Elite users get it third. Come on now. Now, I'm no, genius at this shit, but at least have the common decency. If we have to wait a month, let Xbox normal users have to wait a month. That would be only fair. Fuck, you guys got quote-unquote dedicated servers, by the way, which I've played on Xbox, and you guys do not. It ain't really no better than PS3. There's still this issues and this lag, especially with Black Ops. And I don't really see why you're charging these people all this money. Honestly, I don't. Because Elite was supposed to be something phenomenal, as very exceptional, it's supposed to be like none other, but it just turned out to be another fucking marketing ploy to get an additional $50 out of us because you're not providing out maps every month like you said you would do. But I mean, I'm happy for the maps that did come out, you know, Liberation Piazza, and now Overwatch today. And this is my first actual gameplay on Overwatch, as you can see. I mean, I'm not doing too bad as I normally would, you know, start rocking it out with the UAS 12. And, you know, I mean, I really do like this map, don't get me wrong, as much as I complain about Elite. This map is really solid. As far as objectives go, I could see how if you're playing domination, B-Dom would be just fucking insane. B-Dom would be almost impossible to capture by yourself, because it seems like they've incorporated sort of like a, excuse me, they sort of incorporated like a dome feel, but they broke that into 3 levels. So you have your bottom sub level, where you could flank to get either B, C, or A, or not really B, but C and A. And then you have your secondary level, which is the level I'm on right now, which is the outskirts, where you could flank. And then they have your very top level, would be the vantage point of the whole map. And if you control basically the vantage point of the whole map, you're pretty much good to go. I haven't played any other game type on this map. That, like I said, this is my first gameplay. I think I got this gameplay maybe about midnight, right after I got finished playing in some normal pubs. But like I said, guys, this is a straight up pub. I'm not with none of my friends, as you can see. I'm with all random ass people, you know, just jumped in a random ass lobby today, you know. So I'm playing with people who probably got maybe 4 hours on me. Maybe I got people that playing it for the first time, like myself. But as I'm running the map, I see if you at least control A-Dom, I say A and B-Dom, not really C-Dom, because with C-Dom you could run, it's basically the same thing. I mean, the map is laid out pretty much the same, there's really no difference. But I noticed with C-Dom you have that enclosed structure, and within that enclosed structure, if you flash that, and then if you have somebody on top of B technically holding it down from that vantage point, there's no way that the enemy could get out of C. Because if you have enough teammates to hold them in that little room, because they have 2 secondary rooms, as I'm about to see. They have like this room and they have that back room. Now if you trap them behind that back room and you trap the under level, because technically they can't run, you know, they can't jump from C-Dom to B. I mean, you could from the top level, but then you would be really exposed. There's really no way to get out of that. So the best spawns to take is A-Dom and B-Dom. Now, on Team Deathmatch, I could see how if you control that fucking midpoint of that bridge, which is B, you've won Team Deathmatch, because the bridge is the gateway to both sides. Now, you could flank, but then you run the possibility of corner campers, claymores, bouncing betties. You know, you run into all the normal things you normally run into when you're trying to flank. My gameplay style, if you guys didn't know by now, surprise, it's flanking, aka flank. I could be a team player, honestly, I really could. But my play style, that which I don't typically like to hang around my teammates. And nothing personal against teammates. I mean, they do help you in the matches and stuff like that. But personally, I get nothing into trouble but fucking with teammates, only because they don't play like me. And when you don't typically play like me, you don't think like me. So you're gonna run around and just randomly spraying off your gun, giving away everybody's position, especially if the situation only calls for, like, if you're trying to kill one random ass guy, you know, you're attracting attention to not only yourself, you're attracting attention to the whole team. You're attracting attention to me, to your fucking teammate, to the person that's trying to capture, to the person that's trying to set something up. That way, if these motherfuckers try to go around and flank us, you know, we have the upper hand. But Of course, necessarily people don't think like how I think, which is why my favorite game type is free-for-all. That's a given. And I do very well in free-for-all, only because, you know, you're typically by yourself, and if you pretty much have the spawns down, it leaves nothing to chance. So that's why free-for-all is always my game type. And then I run into this corner right here, and I see this guy behind his desk, and that was a little bullshit, because if I would have just hip fired and probably got him, he should have been dead. I mean, there are times where the range really does matter with the shotgun, so you have to have a medium to long range weapon, which I actually do pick up here. It's a nice little gold ACR with a red dot and a little silencer. And they go ahead and take A dom, but as soon as they take A dom, you know, our teammates take B dom, so they're really, really helping us right now. And by me actually going from their spawn and, you know, spawn killing, as a lot of people like to say, or either you know, just knowing how to get around in the fucking game, I'm helping my teammates. But the commentary is about up, guys, and I didn't do too bad. You know, I really kicked some ass in this gameplay. Went 35 and like 13 or something like that. And for my first gameplay, my final verdict on this map is, I like it. I like it. I could go as far to say as I like it more than the other two, but we'll see. Rate, comment, subscribe. Uber guy out, guys. Later.